Oh, I forgot to take the thing off. That's hilarious. So
Boomer.
Yeah, boomer moment. So I got an overlay so we don't have to take everybody out. But everybody, welcome to Monday Night's Game of Thrones, where I've already fucked it up.
1 week off on vacation and you're already messing things up.
Yeah, pretty much. And of course, next to me would be Joker Voice. What's up, man?
Oh, here we go, folks. 2 episodes tonight. Let's get through this. Dracarys.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot to cover. And of course, we got Nomi. What is going on? She's got chips. You got chips.
I got ice cream.
Doesn't quite have the same effect.
What kind of effect are you looking for, weirdo?
ASMR.
Can you hear it?
No.
Yeah. No, we heard it.
Okay.
Now, if you start licking the cone, Boosh is going to probably have a heart attack.
I can lick the cone too, Boosh.
But I'll probably get the chips later on.
Okay.
Nomi's not the only one that can
salty.
lick cone.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
It's already started. Oh, boy.
It's a
What are you
well-oiled
up to?
machine, folks.
So it's almost like we do this on a regular basis. And of course,
Goof off? Yes.
yeah.
That part is true.
Speaking of goofing off, Tyler the Redbeard, where you been goofing off?
Whoa! I don't goof off at all. I'm a very serious individual. There's no joking around.
And of course, we got Shadu, who I think is still technically not at his keyboard. So
Whatever.
Oh no! What will we do without?
what will ever happen without the
Yeah.
kid?
We won't have the knowledge that we need.
Yeah, no, I know, right? All right.
So
Go ahead.
According to Boosh, who was already here, and that just spells trouble for us. This is where we start deviating from the books really hard.
Yep. And that's literally the first chat Boosh said. And now we divert from the books hella hard. Yeah, absolutely. We got Bernie. What's up? What kind of show is this? I'm not a professional one.
The one that you can laugh at least.
Yes.
I apologize for Joker and Ryan. Oh, good. Shadow's here too. It's going to be even more of a shit show. All right.
Yes.
And of course, Boosh says Maggie the Frog.
Yes. Zombie Main. What up, kids? What's up, Samuel?
Yeah, Zombie Mate says,
Well,
hail
Sam's in the
Joker.
chat.
Of course, Samuel says, hail folks. And of course, Boosh says, hi, Ryan, JV, Nomi, Tyler, and Shadu.
Hi, Boosh.
What's up, Boosh?
Boosh.
All right. So we have a lot to cover. So we are going to get going. It's been like a week since I've watched the first episode. So
You had to rewatch it last night?
no, I haven't rewatched it. That's the problem.
Oh, boy.
So please remind me when there's nudity. It's not right off the bat, right? No,
I don't think so.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. The first scene is a flashback to young Cersei, where she encounters Maggie the Frog, who is someone who is kind of squatting on Lannister land. She is renowned as a witch, and she is rumored. That's what I just said, Boosh.
So the witch and the bitch.
The witch and the bitch. There we go. That should have been the title.
It's nice to know she didn't grow into that. She's just always been.
That's a good description. Yeah.
Always been.
Oh, and for you Witcher fans out there, this is actually Cirilla's grandmother in the Witcher series.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Boosh, you got to watch it. JV will take whatever insightful things you say and take it as his own. He'll do it, man. Got to watch out.
Yeah. So
Let's go. No. Listen to your friend.
She's kind of a hot witch, to be honest with you.
well,
Looks
yeah.
like Lady Gaga.
Cirilla's grandmother was more
Actually pronounced
10
Gaga.
years ago.
Pretty sure it's a big deviation from the books because she's described as a hag in those, and then this is fairly attractive woman.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
With cat's teeth and 3 eyes. You're not terrifying.
You're boring.
You're boring.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I know you're a witch. And you can see the future. Tell me mine.
Everyone wants to
Hey,
know
Rogue.
the future.
Tom.
What's
Sorry.
up? It says, "Who wants to watch
That's
a
a good
hag?"
point.
Yeah, it's true.
Shadu wants to watch a hag.
Shadu,
I just brought up that was a deviation from the book. I didn't give an opinion on it.
Shadu, Shadon't, whatever works.
Classic,
Should don't.
classic Shadu.
Just should don't.
So I know their
When you think about
future.
speaking Shadu,
Just-
maybe you should don't.
Just
Yeah.
don't. Like right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Tell me my future, or I'll have your two boring eyes gouged out of your head.
Wow.
Fucking fish.
Yeah, Bush is already at it.
Blood.
Rogue.
Do we need to have her turn her camera off again?
She'll do it too.
She
Get
will
off
do it.
camera.
And they just make the noises. Here we go.
Child mutilation always good for YouTube.
Mhm.
And that can't be sanitary.
Ew.
3 questions you get.
Okay, so this is
You
great.
like the answers.
So she's like a genie witch.
Kind of.
I've been promised to
It's-
the prince. When will we marry?
You'll never wed the prince.
That's true.
Not the king,
Because she
but I
never
will the
did.
queen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Samuel says Shadu likes the naughty grannies.
Wow.
I
So
think
you're
JB's
into
got that
cougars?
DVD, doesn't he? JB, don't you have that DVD, Naughty Grannies?
No,
No.
no. I actually don't.
I mean, hey, it's one of the first times he hasn't accused me of being a homosexual, so I'll take it.
Oh, buddy, you gotta get that bar a little higher.
I know, right?
I guess you got to start somewhere with the bar, right?
Exactly. Look,
Okay, all right,
when you're at rock bottom, there's only one place to go.
all right.
That's me.
Further down.
Go get a lollipop.
Younger.
Me?
No.
I could,
Okay.
I could go either direction for Shadow or Norman,
Cast you down. and
but I'm
take
thinking it's for
wings.
Tyler.
Yeah, it's for
Oops.
Tyler.
Will the king and I have children?
No, the king will have 20 children.
You will have 3.
And you will have 3.
That doesn't make sense.
Gold will be their crowns.
And gold will be their shrouds.
Gold. Their shrouds.
So all of this played out
We have to go.
exactly right because Cersei was betrothed to Rhaegar Targaryen, the last dragon. She ended up marrying Robert the King. Robert had a lot of bastard kids. She had 3. And gold was their crown, their hair color, and gold became their shroud. When they died and got put in the ground, they got covered with a golden shroud.
One thing I do want to say, and this is them. So, like, I don't remember. I think it was like the second or third episode after Bran fell. Cersei mentioned like she had another son, like a Brown, like one of Robert's kids.
Robert's
So-
kids, right?
See you, Tom.
Yeah. So, and I remember reading. It's been a while since I've seen that scene, but I remember reading it as like an attempt to kind of humanize Cersei, like she's doing this evil stuff, but. Hey, at the end of the day, she's still a person, just a really evil person. But then they include this scene where it's like, you'll have 3 kids. So does the child who
She didn't
died
have
not count?
it was born dead. It was born dead. It was born stillborn.
Wasn't it? I thought it like lived for a bit and then died of a fever.
I thought it.
Hey, Carrie.
From what I saw, it was from what I understood, it was stillborn. So wow.
Speaking
wow,
of stillborn,
okay.
the zombie man says the whole family is watching right now. You guys are on the big TV, no
So
pressure.
keep it appropriate,
Nice.
Mommy.
I will watch my language. Okay.
The family show.
It's a,
The family picture.
it sure is. Yeah.
Now they also in Maggie's little prophecy there said that she would be queen, but she would be undone by someone younger and more beautiful than her. This is why she has been so antagonistic.
Oh, this is where
Toward-
Snow White comes in, right? And then
Right,
oh, wait.
exactly. And
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
yes, and only they did not hire the Rachel Zegler, thank God.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
no.
But but at first she thought that was Sansa. So that's why she was incredibly mean and just nasty to say. And so that's why and now she thinks it's Marjorie.
Mhm.
It's actually Danny.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about Marjorie. I just assumed it was Danny.
Well, you know,
Okay.
it's. I guess if anybody who probably knew knowledge of the books, probably. So now we are confronting the fact that Tywin Lannister is dead.
Going to try to take it away. All of it.
They.
All of them out there are enemies.
I was kind of disappointed there wasn't sibling banging here. It seems like it's another thing.
It's kind of a pattern, isn't it, though?
Seems to really get them going. So yeah.
Yeah, instant conflicts. We just
And he's the death seems to really get him going. That's terrible.
that's not very family friendly.
He's not wrong, so
No, he's not wrong.
He's a dick. But he's not wrong.
They want.
And now our father is dead.
Dempsey.
What's
What's up, Dempsey?
Drawing breath.
This is really
Oh, we got two degenerates.
Only two?
Well,
Yeah, well, in the chat
Well,
so far.
well, and zombie because that is Dempsey's kid.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I like to point out, Ryan. I like the glow behind you. You look
Oh,
very
darn it.
angelic.
Thank you
Mhm.
for that. Hold on, I'll be.
No, Boosh, it's not the son this time. It's on top of the dad.
Yeah, no.
Is that better or worse than on top of the son?
I think it's
It's
probably
all relative.
It's all relative, but at least the kid was conceived that direction. Just saying.
Action, aren't you? When it occurs to you to do something, you do it. Never mind the consequences.
Why do I like to bang you again? Jeez.
Oh yeah, no. This is some of the Jamie chapters. Like he specifically around this time starts thinking, I legitimately don't know why I love this woman, but I can't stop loving Cersei. Like it's kind of annoying how often it gets brought up, but also I do kind of find it funny how this is her attitude in the book. Well, granted, this was released. The book came out after this season was released, but Cersei's the one who's like, we got to deal with our enemies. We got to deal with our enemies. And Jamie's just like, I'm tired of your bitching. I just Cersei chill, which is interesting to see them change it in the show.
And he is tired of her bitching. Speaking of somebody who's tired.
Oh, this
Yeah.
scene.
Pentos. We are in Pentos. Now season 5 for Tyrion starts where season 1 began for Daenerys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
what is going on with your picture, Ryan? What is this? Are you wearing
That's
a
the
turban?
tyranny hooker.
Oh, you haven't seen the Tyranny hooker? Oh, I think I have a clip of that. Hold on. No, I don't have the Tyranny hooker up to this one.
Pull up your
Sure.
photo right now. Let
I'm
Kelly
going-
see.
It's actually not a turban, it's a
What is
scissor
happening?
and hairdo.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a Karen hair.
Yeah, it's a Karen hair, but it looks like a
Okay.
turban.
You got some
It-
nice
Scissor
scissors there,
and
buddy.
hairdo.
It's called the Tyranny hooker because Samuel tried to call me a tranny hooker and it got auto corrected to tyranny.
No.
Gotcha.
And
We can
he's
see what he
using his-
tweets about.
He's using his natural man boobs too.
That is not nice.
Tell you what, man, flaunt them if you got them.
Ryan,
So
You got
Tyler,
to
Lovely man
what the
boobs.
good Lord gave you.
Tyler,
Yeah, gotta be proud of what the Lord gave you.
Exactly.
are those boobs going on the chart?
I wasn't able to see him long enough, so I don't know.
Hold
Ryan?
on, I gotta fix the window.
Can you help with that?
He's fixing the window.
So
Okay,
anyways,
no more,
I don't know what fixing is that like code for something? Is that
I
like
think it's
tyranny
fixing
hooker
the
code for
lighting.
something? Fixing the window?
No.
Give her the old window fix, you know what I mean?
Sorry, fixing stuff. All right, I'm back. Can we make Nomi bigger? Boosh. Jesus. So we found Bush's kryptonite. Just talk about man boobs, and he gets uncomfortable.
Guess so.
I like how they cut holes in the box like for a puppy.
Right?
Yeah.
Apologies.
Do you know what it's like to push your shit out of one of those holes? No, but I know what it's like to clean up your shit after you push it out of that hole.
Yeah.
I hated that set of lines. I hate this entire freaking
I
scene.
saved your life.
Because you don't like poop?
If they catch you, they catch me.
Everyone poops, Shadow.
I cannot say I
No,
spoke
it's just like
about leaving.
Everyone poops, Shadow.
I can't fully explain it, but it's like this scene, you can just, at least I could just feel the drop in quality with like the dialogue. Like they don't come off as two intellectuals bantering, trying to figure out what the other wants.
He
They
just
come off like-
got out of a box that
Right.
he was shitting through holes in.
Right.
You know,
No, I mean the whole scene. The whole
I
scene.
don't think his repartee is quite up to par at
So
this
what's
point.
Varys's excuse?
Talking down to him.
Oh yeah, well, because Varys isn't thrilled with them.
What's up, Brandon?
It's also hard not to knock
They're
down when he's
evolved.
like 3 feet tall.
Wow! That is some Aquanet there. That is Tina Turner style hair.
Dang.
Just do not
That
not
looks
walk
great.
here and
Ryan, do you always ask for the manager when you go into a restaurant, or do you kind of sit down first and see how it's going to go?
No, I always ask for the manager.
I always okay.
Yeah, I make the manager take
Just
my
better
order.
just to get that out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, make
Gotcha.
the manager take my order.
Right.
Pooch.
And then, he and I met many years ago through mutual friends.
No comment.
A group of people who saw Robert Baratheon for the disaster he was. We tried to do what was best for the realm by supporting a Targaryen restoration. And thus began the chain of mistakes that has led us both here. Things have gotten worse, not better. Westeros needs to be saved from itself.
Looks like Itchy from the Star Wars Holiday Special.
My lord?
Don't think I am anymore. Lord.
Oh, and here comes the meme. It's coming soon.
Are you Lord if you kill your father?
That's
I
not
don't
a meme.
imagine they provoke your
That's
nobility.
not a
for
meme.
Hall.
Well, no, but the scene has the little clip that is used over and over
Are we
and
talking about
over
the
and
pukey
over.
puke?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clip the critical drinker uses to
Yes.
Which one is
express
it?
discontent. It's
Tyrion
when he throws up.
vomiting the wine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think we need to watch that.
I mean, it's in
Because-
like every critical drinker video.
Right, because if you watch the critical drinker, you see it often enough.
Yeah, I think it's wow.
I think he's contractually obligated to include it at least once. Oh boy, it's Danny committing some stupid decisions.
Well, it's close.
Oh, yeah,
now
yeah,
let's go
yeah.
back. Hold on a second. I don't know why you suddenly got to rush ahead all of a sudden.
Mama Susan. That's why.
So tearing down the symbol of slavery in all of Slaver's Bay, that's a stupid thing to do.
Destroying the culture of the local population, which will incite rebellion. Yes.
It's her city.
Okay. Then she shouldn't complain when people start killing her soldiers.
Well, which is exactly what happened.
Right.
You got to establish dominance, buddy.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did that by nailing a bunch of them to crucifixes.
Well,
Your job's not over.
didn't
You got to
didn't
keep.
work out very well either, to be honest.
New-
I
new sheriff
literally-
town, we're not gonna-
Lily's-
Hey, Lily!
Good
Oh,
lord,
hello.
you were loud.
Hold on. What's up?
Hello.
So yeah, welcome to the stream, Lily. My voice is getting messed up. Bush says she
He
needs
got
to kill.
excited that you're here. That's why.
I did. I got very excited. Never mind. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make this. We're just gonna-
Matter of time, Your Grace. Conquerors always meet with resistance.
So the worst part about that is he went to a place where he thought he could trust someone, and she turned him in, and she turned his.
Can
And if
you really
if you
trust
can't trust a
horse?
whore in a whorehouse, I mean, what does this world come to?
I mean,
Your official
okay.
stance.
Well,
That's my
you say that-
2024 presidential.
well, I was just gonna say, he went to a whorehouse. I mean, he got fucked, just not the way he was being planned on it.
He just went. I think he just wanted to lay down and get held or something, right?
He did. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what it
just
was.
wanted
That's
it's
fucked up,
mentioned
dude.
in Dance of Dragons or whatever the 5th book is that the Unsullied, they, even though they're cut, they still have some urges of men, and it's mentioned that even if they can't copulate with women, they still like the companionship of a woman,
Companionship, right?
even
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
just
that makes
an
sense.
embrace. Also, I think the quality of ladies of the night, to use that colloquial term, has gone down because it's again mentioned in the books that due to the lack of jobs, many women in Marine are turning to that profession in order to feed their families.
Mhm.
So it's a lack of
Oldest-
standards.
Oldest profession.
You got to pay for it
Not-
one way or another, right, guys?
No, Boosh, for once I'm being wholesome.
I think Bush is saying, never mind. At least he's saying it to
I know
Shadow.
what he's implying. I'm
think
I'm
we know
trying
what
to
he's
be
saying.
wholesome.
That, the Unsullied who. I have heard they found his body in a brothel. I have
They
heard
did.
that more than one Unsullied has been known to visit Marines' brothels.
Do you know what? No,
May I ask
I am
why?
here. I am here with Missandei from
Why
the
would an
Isle of
Unsullied go
Nath.
to a brothel?
Well, I mean, we all know what it's leading to, right? Is because Missandei
Right.
and Grey Worm have feelings for each other, and she's like, "Whoa, dude, whoa, you can throw down? What's up here?" And
Right.
he's like,
Right.
She's
She's
like,
kind of like I thought you didn't have the parts to make this whole thing work.
"Yeah,
It's none of your business, lady.
Bush is not wrong.
yeah." Bush is not wrong. All right, so now
She's not wrong.
We're going quickly because we have a lot to cover, and the next episode is even more in depth, I'd say, than this one.
Yeah. This one's kind of just like giving you a setup on like where things are.
Yes.
Try again.
Are we just gonna ignore Ghost? Ghost was there.
Shield up.
You gotta talk
Ghost,
about
that-
that.
Ring your head like a bell.
That's a
good dog.
good doggy.
Shouldn't you be training too?
Ghost was there. Number one. Number two, he's a good boy.
I'm hardly a new recruit.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah.
Also, I
Um,
love John teaching members of the Night's Watch to use shields only for shields to not really get used at all in the show.
yeah. It oops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like a fault of the
Everyone
previous
hates me.
seasons as well. So I can't really blame him too much.
The new Lord Commander. He hates the wildlings. All the wildlings.
Don't let them send us away.
It's not a sure thing. See, Dennis Mallister has commanded the Shadow Tower for 20 years. And people say he's a good man. He's running against Sir Alistair.
Sam, don't let them send us away.
I told
That's
you. Wherever you go, I go too.
You can't leave, they'll execute you.
I don't know if this qualifies as
she-
flirting. Definitely.
I mean, it meets Lucius standards for flirting, I guess.
I guess in a sense. I mean,
Ooh,
there's
shots fired at Boosh. Okay, here we go.
He shoots at me.
And he,
Nobody
and he
ever
should.
makes fun of you, Shadow. You're just paranoid.
well,
I'm paranoid because people make fun of me.
No, see that's paranoia right there, buddy.
that's the paranoia kicking in.
Well, I'm going to feed it with a stimulant.
Okay, that'll help. Hey, well,
Hey,
Fair
you look-
you
you
come
look
here a lot.
hot.
You're not cold, my lady.
You come here often?
Never.
And I mean, she is his type.
The Lord's fire lives within me.
Redhead.
Yeah.
Older.
Auburn hair. Yeah, I prefer auburn hair.
Also psychopathic.
just flat out red. Oh no, not that type. I prefer sanity, but
Are you a virgin?
you know,
I'm meant for
Wow.
John.
Wow, straight to the question.
Don't knock it.
Good.
I'm just gonna say, Boosh. You saw it too, didn't you? What Boosh said.
Mhm.
I know what he's referring to, but I'm not gonna say it.
Your Grace, the bastard of Winterfell.
She presented him as a bastard. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
You know who rules at Winterfell now?
Bruce Bolton.
Traitor who plunged a dagger in Robb Stark's heart. Don't you want to avenge him?
I want a great many things, Your Grace. But I'm a sworn brother of the Night's Watch now.
I've been talking to your sworn brothers. Many of them love you.
They're good men.
Many don't. You were seen taking the body of a wildling girl north of the wall. Why?
It's where she belonged.
Some of the Night's Watch feel you have too much affection for the wildlings.
They were born on the wrong side of the wall. Doesn't make them monsters.
No matter. I shall take back the North from the thieves who stole it. Tywin Lannister is dead, he can't protect them now. I shall mount Roose Bolton's head on a spike. But if I'm to take Winterfell, I need more men.
The men of the Night's Watch are sworn to play no part.
I'm talking about the damn Night's Watch. I'm talking about the wildlings.
So now, obviously, Stannis has basically found himself a pretty sizable army, right?
Right.
However, it's not that sizable yet. It's not.
Well, it's not even.
large of
Well,
a
I mean, he bought an army,
Mhm.
and then he wants 100,000 more, and he believes that Jon can lure the wildlings to his cause.
Yep.
And Jon reminds him, you put their king in chains. They will never follow you. Never.
Yeah. Well, I mean, deviation from the books, but I mean that book wasn't written at the time. Actually, wait, was it? I don't know. But one thing that's also like a big factor is it's a massive like cultural difference.
What up,
Howdy,
R2?
It's a massive cultural difference for like the Westerosi, you know, taking hostages and bending the knee and switching sides. Like that's Tuesday. That's kind of like more or less expected of you. Whereas for the wildlings, it's like, what the flying fluff is going on here? Like, are you bowing, surrendering to the person who took my leader captive? Like, what is this stuff? So it's a massive clash of culture.
So, and ultimately, Stannis is like, look, you have a.
I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, when he has no authority to do any of it.
You mean like Dany?
Well, she's on the other side.
Dany conquered a city. She can rule a city. And Stannis has not taken the throne. He has no authority to do anything he claims to be doing. He is not the king.
Boosh says it wasn't. George R.R. Farton was done with the show by now. I can't confirm nor deny that. I wasn't watching then, so
But you can see it though.
Well, yeah. If it deviates that harshly from veers left that hard. So ultimately, Stannis says, "You have a relationship with Mance Rayder. I need you to convince him to bend the knee, and basically he won't die." And you have till sundown, and this looks like to be nightfall, and this looks to be a conversation taking place at about 3:30 p.m.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5. It's not long.
You got an hour.
Yeah, you better hurry up.
Oh, also one thing I just want to quickly point out is like, did anyone notice like the weird time difference between like the scene where you have Tyrion and the scene where Jon's in? The trip from King's Landing to Essos is going to be a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months by sea. The conversation Stannis and Jon are having feels like something that would have happened a couple of days after the battle at the Wall. And then there's something even later.
Just wait till later episodes, buddy. They're flying around.
I know. I absolutely know. But there's one other thing.
Beaming.
Yeah,
beaming.
After I think this scene or the next scene,
the Enterprise over. Yeah.
Right.
Beam me up.
That's why there was the wrong background up earlier.
Okay.
What
Well,
are you
yeah, because
dancing to? What's going on up there?
I'm just dancing,
Okay.
enjoying the conversation.
Lily, how you doing?
I'm good.
I thought Lily was going to stop watching after your boy got his eyes.
Well, she has another boy too.
Yeah.
Luckily,
okay.
She has multiple boys in this show.
Yeah,
Because
Good deal.
Jon Snow is enough for her as well.
Yeah, he's got the big fur coat.
He does. He rocks it too.
Yeah, he does.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Well, Ken in the Barbie movie has a fur coat.
Oh,
Jon
okay.
Snow has a fur coat.
Okay. Well, we got to let the lady have their eye candy. Kit Harington's pretty short too. He's only like 5.
He's short.
Like 5'8".
Lily and I have the same thing about all men. All men are kings, no matter what their height is.
Okay, hey, look, I ain't knocking nobody.
Brian, they are Knuff.
My apologies. I don't know why.
What, JV? What are you writing down now?
Just taking notes.
Boosh says Lily is way into Lord Aaron. I doubt it.
Ooh,
I don't think
Robin.
anybody is
Robin.
into Lord Aaron.
Robin, you like Robin?
Yeah, no, I don't think she does. I think that was literally to get a rise out of her.
Oh.
You don't want to mess with Lily because I'll let her shoot.
Oh God, Boosh! Oh God, Boosh! We're talking about Robert Aaron. Oh God, you'll see it.
You didn't realize that?
Wow.
I was trying to be.
By the way,
Wow.
Boosh, he's way more pathetic in the books. Somehow, can't even swing a sword in them.
He ain't swinging a sword in this one, really.
Well, no, he can actually pick it up and swing it in this. In the book,
Oh, is he
can't
that?
even, like,
Okay.
he can barely walk without
Okay.
crying like a little wuss.
Yeah. No, I like my men older. Thank you.
Older men are pretty
Yeah.
attractive.
She's not Marjorie. She's
No.
Are you putting cologne on right now? She can't smell you. Weirdo.
I can.
It's
I
an
can
aura.
attest
It's an
to-
aura. They can feel it.
I can attest to this. When Joker and I had dinner, Joker did present himself very, very nicely, and he had some nice smelling cologne. Yes.
Did he bring Kevin with him?
No, Kevin was locked up in a
No.
cage.
Okay.
Fuck Kevin.
Wait, he gets a cage?
Kind of.
Kind of like how Tyrion was brought up into that crate. With
Holy shit!
I
I
didn't
didn't
think
realize
that.
JV cared enough. I just thought he would like handcuff him to a radiator.
I think Kevin gets less of a case than Tyrion. Dumb, it's fucking Kevin. Yeah. Anyway.
My father was a force to be reckoned with. He truly was. I would presume to claim.
There's an older fellow there, Lily.
I don't think that's the right one.
Oh, Marjorie.
Marjorie, Dad? No.
I said older, not 1
He is
foot in the
older.
grave.
Oh, okay. Well, be specific.
Yeah, it's not. Pycelle is literally a decaying body at this point.
Yeah.
He's not 1 foot in the grave. He's decaying.
The best part is like that scene with Cersei at the hands seat, and all the guys sound like that.
Oh man, that actually is really funny. That's in the next episode though.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Oh yeah,
yeah, we'll get.
There. If Shadow will shut up for a second, we can get.
Oh no, God, Jesus, Shadu, shut the fuck up. No, this. Wow. Speaking of about to get awkward.
Oh, Lancel.
Your Grace.
Oh, Lancel, you look different. You're not naked in my bed banging me.
Yeah.
I apologize for my son's appearance.
Oh, Uncle Kevin. That's his name, Kevin.
Yep. Uncle Kevin.
They call themselves sparrows.
Which made me laugh because you get Tyrion, Tywin, Cersei, Daenerys, Kevin.
There's also John.
There's also Jamie.
I'm
I
saying
mean,
Kevin.
that's a little more exotic.
It's still a little more exotic, but Kevin, like really,
Kevin,
It's-
John, Elmo.
That would
Oscar.
be that would literally be like, let's Nomi coming from a Hispanic family, right, and introducing one of her uncles. She's like, yeah, this is my uncle Mark.
Right.
I have a cousin, Mark.
Yeah, but they probably married in.
Is it Marcos?
No,
I'm talking about
yeah. Tyler's right. It's Marcos, but we call him Mark.
Okay, well that's different. No, I mean legitimately, his name is Mark on his birth certificate.
Okay, okay, Mark or Mark with a
So-
C.
There you go, and Bob.
My brother's name is Bob.
Robert, Big Bobby B.
Which
My bro-
yes,
Yeah.
well, so I'm sure that King Ares, amongst his friends, was just known as Bob.
My brother's name
I
is
think he meant
Bob,
Robert.
but it's on his birth certificate.
Yeah,
Bob.
there's that too.
So they all have normal names,
Bobby B.
and then there's Nomi.
Yeah. There's well, my parents named us like with IE sounding names. So there's Bob E, Nomi, and my sister Steph E. So
So was this to make like a family song so they could all rhyme or something?
Yeah.
What is it? Sound of Music? What are you talking about?
the next generation is
E-I-E-I-O.
the next generation
You
is
have to line up
Doe.
and sing before bed.
I'm sorry, what, Nomi?
The next generation is Doe. You know, Doe, Ray, me.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha.
This is
Who the fuck is Billy Ray?
You don't know who Billy Ray is? No, you're
No.
too young. No, I can't
Yeah,
get on you on that.
he's way too young for
I
that.
can't
No.
get on.
Party in the back, folks.
Dude, I'm
break
a
it, make
little
it,
bit
make
too
it.
young for that, to be honest. 'Cause
Business
he
in
got
the
I
front.
may have heard some of
You're
these
never
songs,
too young for
actually.
Ryan,
Ricky Hard, buddy.
I'm younger than you, and I know who Billy Ray is.
I know who he is. I'm just saying, for the most part, if I didn't, it would be somewhat understandable because even
I'll be
even
right
you and I
back,
are-
guys.
Come on.
Joker's gonna go listen to some Billy Ray.
What? Why is he laughing like that?
Yeah,
that
no,
was,
I've
that
never
was
heard
a
of this
creepy
man.
laugh too. I will say that was pretty creepy.
Miley Cyrus, Sam?
Darkness. I doubt you've ever led anyone anywhere.
I tempted you into our unnatural relations.
Mm.
And of course, there was the king.
Boosh, I think Shadow's got the poster on the other wall in his room. You just can't see it right now.
Wine.
Billy Ray, not Miley.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm confused.
Person now.
Yeah, we know you're
I
confused.
found
We know.
peace
We
in the
know,
light
buddy.
of the seven.
Confession.
You can too. They watch over all of us, ready to dole out mercy or justice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, zealot.
Okay, that's one thing I do find kind of like weird is he's like our unnatural relationship. Yeah, that's adultery, but the cousin thing, like there are like Robin, Aaron, and Sansa. There's plans to marry those two. There's other plans to marry cousins to cousins throughout the series. So that's like, is that the writers applying real world logic, or is it just they meant adultery and I'm just reading too much into it?
Well, didn't they have to keep like Mary into the family to keep the blood pure anyway?
I think that was a justification for some of it. So, if we're assuming the Faith of the Seven applies Catholic teachings, because it's Catholic in a lot of ways, the Catholic Church banned cousin marriage for a variety of reasons, but the nobility at a certain point continued to marry cousins together, not because they wanted to increase purity, at least not initially, but because it got to a point where everyone was related to everyone, so you kind of needed to marry your cousins to secure alliances. The Habsburgs, I think, either intentionally did it or it was unintentional, and they just justified it with puring the family. But I do know like groups like the Egyptians and some Greek city-states did believe in like purifying the bloodline. It was specifically the Targaryens that would fuck brother and sister and mother and father and uncle and aunt to keep the Valyrian bloodline.
And what Bush is saying is actually not my sentiment. He's just saying, "Oh my God." But it actually the irony is that even in the U.S. today, you can actually marry your third cousin. So I mean, even modern society, we haven't gotten away from that trope. So
I think that's only specific states. Like I do think
I think there's only like like Bible states are the ones that have like put the ban on it. Like I think Alabama is one of them. Because
Utah.
well, yeah, well, now with the polygamy.
Look, we took away one part of their book. We got to give them something.
Careful, Ryan. They're like right next door now, man. Be careful.
Yeah, I know they are. Well, I got family that lives in Salt Lake. So why do you think I don't visit them?
When the world ends, the Mormon Crusaders are going to rule the western part of the U.S., and I cannot wait for that.
But I think the point of this scene was like the whole kind of like moral superiority that he has now.
Yeah,
I got out.
I mean, yeah, he recently got converted to to a religion that tends to happen.
Right, like the high and mighty. I've changed now.
Samuel says Dermy said last night he's got royal blood. Goes a long way to explain his Habsburg good looks. Yeah. Yeah, and that plays off of what Boosh said earlier. Look up the Habsburg jaw. Yeah, you're not lying. So I had to move forward through a certain conversation because there were very naked men.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Marjorie.
Oh yeah, with Marjorie and
oh yeah, it's
Loras.
wow.
Sorry, girls and Shadow.
Yeah, well, if you watched the episode, you saw it. So we're at the end of this, where at least Loras is covered up now.
We're not missing anything, no me.
I know.
See, he's covered up. He's just a leg, so it's fine.
Perhaps you might consider being a bit more discreet.
Yeah.
Why?
Just slightly.
You know about me anyway. Everybody knows everything about everyone. What's the point in trying to keep a secret in a place like this?
In any event,
Fuck off, Boosh.
You shouldn't keep your intended waiting.
My intended? Please, Tywin's dead. That means no one can force Cersei to marry me.
Lucky you.
Unlucky you.
You think I want that woman married to my brother?
She doesn't marry me. She doesn't go to Highgarden, which means she stays in King's Landing, which means you're trapped here with Cersei Lannister as your mother by law.
Perhaps.
That sounds awful.
Perhaps.
Absolutely.
And this is where Marjorie starts sharpening her claws, and it's like, okay, we're gonna make this work here.
Oh yeah, and I was trying to catch the way Marjorie was sitting, but she was literally just sitting there casually, and she's just eating. She's like, whatever. She's like, I'm not too concerned.
Well, Boosh, you're not wrong. Marjorie's in. Well, go to the one above it.
Oh, okay. Marjorie's into some stuff. Her hubby and bro go at it. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
May he rest in pieces.
Marjorie's not stupid.
Wait a second. Who was in the bed with him?
Just a random guy.
Yeah, it was
a random guy.
It was a whore.
Oh, like back in like previous scene. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, random guy right now matters a little bit more when the High Sparrow shows up.
He's a whore.
Whore.
We're going to have to find another soldier. Done with Westeros, and Westeros is done with me.
You have many admirable qualities.
I get that.
Self-pity is not one.
I thought you were talking about her like current husband. I didn't know we were.
No. Tommen is he's definitely not good.
She's single and ready to go after the Boy King. So.
And she does, and apparently he does too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. It's the first time he feels a little tickle in his pants. I'm just saying, all right? As a kid. That doesn't make it better. It makes it worse, right? Like, what a damn show.
Not well suited for work.
I think you are. You have your father's instincts for politics, and you have compassion.
Compassion, yes. I killed my lover with my bare hands. I shot my own father with a crossbow.
He'd be really good as one of the seven dwarfs, now that I think about it.
I know, he would be good. That is Grumpy.
Maybe Grumpy. There you go, yeah.
I thought they were the 7 mystical creatures now, because little people are nothing.
They very much
shut up, Shadow.
They are 7 mystical creatures. Damn it! With the pop-ups, what is going on?
What is it you want exactly?
Peace. Prosperity. A land where the powerful do not prey on the powerless.
Where the castles are made of gingerbread and the moat.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. You're never going to get that. So that's
The
ridiculous.
powerful have always preyed on the powerless.
Yeah.
That's how they became powerful.
Yep. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
And even if you got rid of the powerful, then other people would become.
It's a
powerful.
vacuum, and
It's-
power
yeah.
hates a vacuum.
Human nature. Yep.
Yep. But the ultimate point is they're
And inspired.
here for a different
A
reason.
ruler loved by millions with a powerful army and the right family name.
Good luck
And that
finding
name?
Or her.
Who said anything about him?
He's so dramatic with every fucking thing he says.
You
McQueen!
have a choice, my friend. You can stay here. if
And the
you
fire and blood playing in the background. That's right.
Or
House
you can ride
Targaryen.
the Marine,
Yeah.
Meet Daenerys Targaryen and decide if the world is worth fighting for.
Oh God, Boosh.
Can I drink myself to death on the road?
Can I drink myself to death on the road to Marine?
I mean, that's a good plan too. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Bush, I'm not even going to highlight that, sir.
I wouldn't want to be sober on the trip with that guy. Just all the conversations. Just I'd like to be.
Which,
As
again,
That's a lot of
another
time.
hint that they kind of don't know what the fluff they're doing. Is it's like Varys is like, all I want is a prosperous kingdom, a kingdom where everything is safe and chill. Then why did you instigate Robert's rebellion? Why did you Why did you let Robert die? Like
Because
if the whole thing is, well, I want a Targaryen on the throne. Why did you not help Aerys stay in power? Because then Rhaegar would have been in charge. Like what?
Bush is
They mess up. They just do some
Puffing at me.
weird shit with Varys, where it's just like, what is actually going on? And it's not from a, whoa, what's his actual plan? It's, what are the writers doing?
I think they're just trying to set up further seasons with
Pretty much.
They gotta go see Daenerys. So
Right.
how do we get there? Yeah.
Right, but even then, like, it doesn't really make sense compared to his past motivations or what he's saying.
Because the script needs the plot to happen, Shadow.
Yeah,
Right.
well, they're completely outbooked by. Sorry, my allergies are goofing up. But JV,
course.
this is your cue.
Compromise.
McQueen!
I'm not a politician. I'm a queen.
That's right.
Forgive me.
Arrogance.
You're right, of course.
Shut up.
It's easier to.
You diss my guy, I'm gonna diss your girl.
I don't expect the wise master.
Mine is actually ruling. Yours is making.
She's doing a shit job at it.
Don't make me sick
Yours
the girls
is-
on you two. I'll let the girls loose. You know what I mean?
Don't tease. Don't tease.
No, I will come at you pretty fast. We'll slit your throats.
Wow. It's way too much.
My guy, yeah, exactly, Booch. Mm-hmm.
They do not ask for the return of slavery. They ask for the reopening of the fighting pits.
Yeah.
Fighting pits. Where slaves fought slaves to the death.
In the new world that you've brought to us, free men would fight free men. The pit fighters you liberated plead for this opportunity. Bring some here and ask them yourself.
No fighting pits.
Opening them would show the people of Yunkai and Meereen that you respect their traditions.
I do not respect the tradition of human cockfighting.
If you could
How many
only-
times must I say no before you understand?
Oof.
Whatever he wants from me, he's not.
I don't agree with her here.
Danny,
Exactly.
I'm just saying, Danny, UFC, look into it. It's amazing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would have said yes right away. Like, all right, cool, fighting, let's do it.
Yeah, I would have because he makes a great point. The fact that it's their tradition and
Right,
it's
and-
not slaves fighting slaves.
Yeah, they're choosing to
Danny
do
is-
it. It's
And Danny
entertainment.
and Danny is an idealist.
Yeah.
This is part of her. This is part of her character. Now, eventually the idealism begins to wane, and more practicality shows up, and then season 8 happens.
I'd
Well-
say season 7 and season 6.
I'll give you season 6 was pretty good. I think 7 is where the cracks really started to show, but that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there. Yeah, I forgot. Hold on. He's not shown his butt yet, but he will.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think we get some from
The
Danny as
fuck
well.
did I come back to?
This is the one that we're missing out on, Nomi.
Dario.
Dang
I like that
it.
Dario book.
Dang it.
I wish there was a way. I mean, I could put the partition up. Hold on, watch. I could do this, and we know they'd only hear us. But I won't do that because it's there. It's for the chat. All right.
She likes to drink pear brandy. The older she got.
No man, but
She made
Joker.
some
Sorry.
more she wanted to drink.
I don't need man bud.
Well, she
No.
sold me
This
to
one does.
slaves.
That's right. You don't. You're good enough as it is, as you are.
I'm sorry.
Good for you.
I am enough.
You are enough.
That thing isn't
I
going to
was
be
gonna say,
around.
you're good enough. You're
forever.
smart enough.
Oh, that is never dying.
No,
It's
it's
this
never.
one right here.
No, it's not.
Oh, and what Dempsey's talking about is absolutely right. Like,
Right.
again, Danny comes in, kicks
Oh,
down
yeah.
the door, and starts making good changes. You know, slavery bad, having people fight to the death for the cheering crowds bad. Immense wealth disparity, not necessarily a good thing, but at the same time, she's doing everything too freaking quickly. That's gonna cause problems.
It's
So,
gonna-
like, she should have come in, done something slower. Like, hey, you got 3 years to get rid of your slaves, or at least start employing them, indentured labor contracts. And then for the slaves that are free, she should do something to give them things to do, construction projects, timber, mining, military, open up the fighting pits, do things to keep people chill and content. Because if
Wait a
she's
second. Weren't you just talking about how combat to the death was bad, and now you want to open up the fighting pits again?
I didn't say to the death, blunt weapons
Okay.
exist. Just
Okay.
slight alterations to the existing structure. Where you
He only
get
wants
kind of what you want,
hematomas, is what he wants.
but you don't piss off the local population.
Violence is good as long as they're not dead.
Yes.
There's no more man butt. Sorry, ladies.
This is the culture that watches football and cage fighting
Uh-huh.
and taekwondo. Like, it's just switch out the metal for wood, and pit fighting is perfectly acceptable.
Women screaming my name when I stepped into the pit. I made so much money for my master. He set me free when he died. I joined the Second Sons. And then I met you.
Whoa, playing that card, huh?
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
You're the queen. Everyone's too afraid of you to speak truth. Everyone but me. You've made thousands of enemies all across the world. As soon as they see weakness, they'll attack. Show your strength. Here. Now.
That's why I have the Unsullied patrolling the streets.
Anyone with a chest full of gold can buy an army of Unsullied. You're not the mother of Unsullied. You're the mother of dragons.
And then we hear this, later on when Elena says, "You're a dragon. Be a dragon."
Mm-hmm. Speaking of dragons, we're gonna get there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this for the record. She might have kept them cooped up for a bit long.
I mean, they're bigger, they're a little nastier, and they're a little like, they're just kind of like, yo, it's dark in here.
Yo, they are fucking huge now. Like
Again,
they are
another
not
example
small.
another example of time inconsistency.
They're
Well,
teenagers.
Well, see, I like the fact that, okay, so this was the first time that we had seen, dragons in a practical show. These dragons are tiny compared to everything we see in House of the Dragon.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This would 1v3 these little bastards.
Yeah, no, it is definitely it's night and day between the shows, obviously. I mean, but we're also talking about dragons haven't been around for a long time, so these are kind of like in awe and
right.
So
They're also like pretty young, aren't they? Like how old are they?
Yeah,
a year, maybe
couple of years.
Okay, so
2.5.
Okay, so these dragons, because the thing about dragons is they never stop growing. They never stop growing.
Like
but if they're confined to a space, their growing their growth slows down to fit whatever space they're confined into. So when Viserion and Rhaegal get released,
kind of stunts the
they are a
growth.
lot. They are a lot smaller than Drogon is. Drogon is flying free. He
because they had their growth stunted. Then is what you're saying.
Well, he was also the biggest of the three to begin with.
Yeah.
Also, something that I'm reading through Sort of Storms or whatever it is, and there's a point that's brought up that I think is actually really, really cool, and it's the fact that the dragons, the Targaryen, so Valyria had different dragon breeds. They had builder dragons, they had war dragons, they had like lap dragons, like white girls have little white dogs. But so I think it would be really, really interesting if
what did he just say? He's talking about purse dragons.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I will have a bunch of those.
So are you saying? So are you saying that there was a Valerian Paris Hilton? Dragon in the bag?
Yeah.
But so
that's hot.
So you could breed them, and you'd have corgi dragons and stuff.
Possibly. And so what I'm thinking
Chihuahua
is
dragons?
the Targaryens,
Little yip dragons?
They were like a
Iberian
non-existent
dragons?
house. They were a non-existent house. They were like a forester
German
of
dragons?
Valyria. So imagine the kinds of dragons that like the big boys had. Imagine the breeds of dragons that like the leader of Valyria had access to, and just think about how they would have made, say, Balerion look small.
And also,
Okay. So Boosh has it down here that they're not pissed off. They're like super excited and they just having trouble containing themselves. Is Shadow High? Probably.
High, no. Heavily caffeinated, yes.
Watch out, that'll give you a heart
pretty much the
palpitation.
inner shadow, I think.
Oh.
The inner shadow. I don't know what's going on here. But now we get to Jon Snow and Mance Rayder, and this is the crux of the discussion right here.
Life's work.
Yeah, just you can
for
live.
You didn't do it for glory.
Do it
You
for your
brought them together to save
people.
them because none of them have survived the winter, not if they're north of the wall. Isn't their survival more important than your pride?
Fuck my pride.
Fuck my pride.
Basically, see, Jon Snow's kind of a pussy.
Yeah, basically.
Well, he's really not, because it's a major
bend the
cultural
knee.
difference. Like,
I would actually kind of agree, because I mean, did Jon, when he got captured by Mance Rayder, he didn't really bend to his will, right? You know, he kind of stood his ground, and
Just
and
gotta give up all you believe in so you can live. Yeah.
well, it's not even it's a night and day difference. It's like, to the Aztecs, you know, taking a person and sacrificing them to keep the sun going, that's perfectly acceptable. But then you look at the Christian Spaniards. It's like, what the flying fluff are you doing? It's, I mean, a lot less egregious, but to the free folk, capitulating and being submissive will get you killed north of the wall. There's not enough to go around. So from that perspective, bowing to someone else is going to get you killed. So, but from the south, where you don't need to worry about being killed because there's not enough food going around, bowing is just, it's a way, it's like shaking someone's hand or giving someone you care about a hug. It's not as big of a deal. So for Jon, it's like, dude, just bow. You don't even need to mean it, just bow. But from the free folks' perspective, it's a total and absolute capitulation. I'm absolutely sorry, Bosch.
It's Boosh, not
No, that's important to explain that stuff. So it's part of Game of Thrones. We are talking Game of Thrones.
That was
Bush, be nice. Jesus.
I agree. That was good context.
Keep going, Bush.
How many children? And you won't go out and rescue them because why? You're afraid of looking afraid.
I am afraid.
No shame in that.
My favorite part of this entire thing is like, so how is it going to happen? To beheading, hanging, to burn your life. Oh, that's a little extreme, but
well, maybe I should reconsider that.
Yeah, he's like, that's not a good one.
That's a. Don't you think he goes a little harsh here? I'm like, it is Stannis the Manus, so
yeah.
I think that is accurate, Dempsey, but I'm not mad about it.
Copulation is greater than capitulation. two very different contexts there. I would much rather copulate than capitulate, but also unless there is a caveat there.
But sometimes you have to capitulate to copulate.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shadow. Are we offending?
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing, jackass.
Whoa, language! It's a family show.
Oh my goodness.
We're on television screen.
Buddy, you gotta say earmuffs. You gotta give us a warning on that stuff.
God.
Okay, anyway, Game of Thrones.
Oh, now Lily's
yes, now.
Now Lily's like, wrap it up.
Hurry up! I want to see this guy burnt.
For many years. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come.
Oof. It's not the answer you wanted.
And Stannis is just so smug, like, ooh, I'm better than you. And Mance's just like, fuck you, Stannis.
You mean like how Danny is to literally everyone that's not Dario?
Shut the fuck up. I'm talking about this scene right now, you little shit.
Are we being a little controversial there, guys? Let's take it easy.
I know. Calm down. Jeez.
Fuck you, Stannis. Fuck you, Stannis. But that's what Mance is saying. Fuck you, Stannis.
Yeah. Kind of.
The foreshadowing there.
Mm-hmm. And this is John going, fuck you, Stannis.
Not necessarily fuck you, Stannis, but showing respect to Mance Rayder and giving him a quicker and painless death.
Right.
Because John's classy.
Right, and Stannis is not.
Well, Stannis doesn't really have a compassion because the Red Witch is in his ear. I never really hated Stannis, to be honest. I just the fact that he's being manipulated. But the fact that he's, well, I mean, I nothinged him. It's not that I hated him. I wasn't a huge fan. He was a pawn because the Red Witch basically was in his ear. Now, whether it's because in the beginning, tempting him with a child or whatnot, or even if it goes farther than that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Episode 2.
Bravos.
So Arya arrives in Bravos.
The greatest of the free cities.
Dempsey's like Arrow and Dead. Yeah.
I've got one of those big statues over my the door to my bedroom too, where you have to like go.
Nice.
Under.
Yeah. Do you? Are his legs open like this so you can look up his skirt?
Yeah, I mean it's a recreation of me, but yeah, it's a. I'm not gonna have somebody else's. What would that be weird?
Yeah, that'd be so weird.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there are other people we want, like Pedro Pascal for Lily.
Speaking of, I gotta update Lily's intro for FNR because apparently it's weird that her mouth is the only one that moves out of everybody's. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Apparently the AI generated.
I don't talk, so.
Yeah, I mean, apparently the thing liked her more than the rest of us because our mouths don't move and hers does. What are you gonna do?
I mean,
I'm
there
fine
like
with
any
that.
speaking lines?
I mean, I could envision though that Lily laying in bed Pedro Pascal standing there and Lily's talking his ear off because she's very excited, and then he turns on a giant.
Oh my god! You think I would be talking?
First.
Wow.
What do you think we're talking about?
Oh my god!
Lily would be in awe. She would have no words to speak.
I don't think Lily would be in awe. I don't.
There
I
would
think
be no
Lily would know exactly what she was going to do.
But she would definitely be a woman of few words.
But she would immediately be getting what she wanted. I'm okay. Like, let's be honest.
Because I'm sure because of her job, she's a hands-on type of woman.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, back to game.
I know, like, what?
Okay, let's go back. Episode 2, guys.
I think you're gonna have to find another clip that's got like two guys in there, because now like Ryan Gosling kind of.
Wow.
Whoa.
She's branching out, you guys. That's great.
She wants a harem.
You
What's a harem?
want me to update
Yes,
your clip
yes,
to you and
yes.
two guys in it?
She wants a harem.
Right.
Well,
wants
I
a
got
harem.
I got 3.5 days to do it. I guess I'm gonna be finding
Women,
that clip.
women can dream, Ryan. It's 2023.
Yes, jeez.
Oh,
What
no,
woman wants.
I actually got
She
something for
wants
that.
No. Danny. Oh,
Sorry.
Danny. That's what it is.
Hey, look at that. Clue's here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Clue?
It's a salute Game of Thrones heads. Yeah. Consider what we were just talking about. Head is the right word.
You see what Tyler started?
I know. It is all Tyler.
Yeah,
Her.
Tyler.
Don't blame Tyler. Blame Shadu.
Thank you.
Don't blame Shadu.
Oh my God, it's not all about you, Shadu.
60%
Tyler
of the
with his skirt.
60% of the time, Shadu's 100% of the problem.
Dempsey says plot twist: the door used to
I
be
think that
red
math
until
checks
Mick
out.
Jagger was in town. Wow.
Reckon Hagar gave me this.
Okay, now, yes, the door's open, but she has been sitting on the steps for like 3 days, morning, night. I mean, it's implied like weeks have passed.
No, that's the scene after this. She like shows up, knocks on the door. He's
Okay.
talks to her, and then
Yeah. When she sits in the
Okay.
rain, yeah, that comes after this.
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Davey.
No, she watch. She gets turned
Okay.
away like. So yeah, look, he's like, dude, oh night, look,
Okay, so
Her list is getting short now.
yeah.
I mean, she's
You only
killed
got, like,
half the
4
people
people.
on it.
Oh, Brianna Tarth. Oh, Brianna Tarth. Brianna Tarth just does not help her case in any scene she is in.
No,
I absolutely hated this scene because it's so freaking contrived.
I do too, and also the plot armor is thick with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
It's literally just because they want Brienne and Sansa to meet. Like, there's no, like, it doesn't affect the plot. It doesn't affect the characters. It's literally just, hey, guys, you know what would be really, really cool? Pass the weed. Yeah, well, that, but also Sansa and Brienne meet, and then Brienne gets told you're a fucking loser by Littlefinger. Like, that would be so cool, right? Yeah, totally.
Dempsey, she is the blonde-headed refrigerator. Yeah, she's the size
Yes.
of the refrigerator.
It's a hot ass refrigerator.
Huh?
Oh my god.
I think Tyler is summoning his inner Tormund Ironsbane.
Yeah. That was a weird.
Hey, and should they do? You got a compliment in there.
There you go.
Oh shit, Boosh didn't roast me. That's
Yeah,
a first.
Yeah.
Thank you, Boosh.
Give it time. Give it
Yeah,
time.
Take a screenshot of that because I don't know when it's going to happen again.
He's probably going to delete it.
You were Catelyn Stark's sworn sword.
I was.
Strange.
How well did that work out?
From the time we were children, she never mentioned you.
Yeah, literally just.
After Renly's murder.
Ah, yes. You were accused of killing him.
I tried to save him
But you were accused.
by men who didn't see what happened.
And what did happen?
You magic?
He was murdered by a shadow. A
Oh,
shadow with
what?
the face of Stannis Baratheon.
A shadow.
It didn't dawn on me until now.
Yeah.
I'm still slow to the party.
Oh, Shadow?
Woman
Yeah.
swore
Yeah.
to protect Renly.
Yeah.
It's because I'm so used to calling him Shadu now.
Yeah.
Shadu's out here taking people out.
Yeah.
He didn't take me out to dinner.
I deny all allegations.
Do you?
Huh.
I did not kill Renly.
So long story short, doesn't exactly work out because Sansa tells her to leave. So Brienne has this intelligent idea to basically elbow, try to leave, then elbow a guy, and then of course she cuts all the horses loose. Oh, and one that really bothered the fuck out of me is when she cuts the log in half that's holding the horses, and literally the horses are tied up on the other sides of the supports that go into the ground. so the horses can't get free regardless. So
I didn't notice that. Interesting.
Yeah,
Also, she cuts through a log with a sword in a show that is relatively consistent about how swords aren't super.
Yeah, because
one did it too. Yeah.
Yeah, because fucking numbnuts had to literally hack what's his name's head off, Theon, the putz.
And well, it's a Valyrian steel sword. Valyrian steel it's not like a Valyrian steel sword goes through plate armor. It just cuts better. It's not going to cut through a log with a single swing. Brienne is not like, maybe in the hands of the Mountain or Sandor Clegane, but they would need to two-hand that shit. Also, I find it really funny that Sansa she's got the black hair, she's going by Elaine, and it does literally nothing to further her disguise.
No, she's very clearly Sansa Stark.
Yeah, and
it's like
maybe like cover up a little bit. That would help.
I read the Elaine part of the plot line in Feast for Crows, and legitimately it's one of my favorite parts. Just like Sansa like thinking, I need to be Elaine, and like just all the info, like having to parcel out the information she would know as Sansa and as she would know as Elaine, and like just all this like duplicitous and dangerous struggle she's in. And then in this show, it's just like completely ignored. They just like they acknowledge it exists because they dye her hair black and have her go by Elaine for a little bit, but then doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
They literally glaze over it, much like they do, Brienne of Tarth's plot armor. It's just like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't need just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So Jaime and Cersei receive a little gift.
There are only two like it in the world.
Gosh darn it, my
The
allergy.
one I'm wearing, the one I gave to Marcella.
It's a threat.
Of course it's a threat. Our daughter's alone in Dawn, surrounded by people who hate our family. It's a threat.
No note.
They blame us for the death of Oberyn and his sister, and every other tragedy that's befallen their cursed country. I will burn their cities to the ground if they touch her.
Softer. That's so loud.
Our daughter's in danger, and you're worried I'm speaking too loudly.
Well, God, no, she's our daughter.
Then don't call her your daughter. You've never been a
Ouch.
father to her.
If I was a father to any of my children, they'd be stoned in the
And
streets.
what has your caution brought? Our eldest child murdered at his own wedding. Our only daughter shipped off to Dawn. Our baby boy set to marry that smirking whore from Highgarden.
Wow, it's not very nice.
Notice the role reversal. In the first scene, Jaime was the one that was all gung-ho. We're surrounded by enemies. We got to deal with this shit. And Cersei's like, dude, just chill. Now, it's like, Jaime's like, we got to chill. Fuck you! Ah! And it's just like,
yeah, she's spurring
pick a
out.
freaking lane, Dumb and Dumber. Don't just do stuff for the scenes.
Yeah, she's spurging out. So ultimately, Jaime decides to go get Marcella himself.
Alone.
Yeah.
I said I was going alone.
Oh, the doggy!
What's the dog's name?
Xena.
Ooh, I like that.
Princess.
Warrior Prince.
He looks like Bruce Wayne's dog. What was the dog's name?
Who? Ace?
Ace, yeah. Looks like Ace.
Ace is such a good boy.
All dogs are
Ron
good boys.
is bored as fuck. That was like immediately. That was my first takeaway. Is like he is. Oh my god.
Wait, random question. Was it Xena? Was it Xena the Red Prince? Not Red Princess. Was it Xena the Warrior Princess that was a spinoff of Conan, or was that Red Sonja?
Yes.
No, that it was Conan.
No, like which was the spinoff? Like was it
Xena.
Red Sonja or
Warrior Princess was a spinoff.
Red Sonja?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that just randomly came to mind.
Thank you, Shadow.
Bronzeborn.
I was very sorry to hear about your father. Thank you. This is my betrothed, Lolis. A pleasure.
She's
get out of here.
Simple girl.
She's a little dim. She's a little dim.
Okay, I was kind of picking up on that.
And in the books, she's horribly traumatized.
Yeah.
Dempsey, pick one. Dempsey says, "Pick one." Are you a white supremacist or something?
Wow, the whites.
Wow. Yeah. Pick one.
And Bronn is like, "Why are you here? This is not going to end well for me."
Get on with it.
Yeah.
What are you here for? There's
Yeah.
no way this little visit could possibly
Like, what do you
do
want?
anything good for me. It's very good for you.
We got a little bit of a note here with a nice little seal.
So Bronn is obviously an educated man.
Yeah, he's not stupid.
Because he knows how to read. I mean, that's not a common thing for your average sellsword.
No, that's yeah.
I would say it would depend because, like, I mean, if you're a freelancer, you know, you got to be able to read your own contract, and Bronn seems to be the type who's a freelancer. So it's
this is where
literacy was not completely uncommon in like the medieval period because, you know, like someone who worked a farm still needed to record how much grain did I get, how much money do I have, how many oxen do I have. A sellsword would need to know, okay, this is my contract, this is how much money I'm getting, this is my plunder. Like, so it's not out of the world for him to know how to read.
I think for him to be as articulate to understand this letter, I think is
Sir Willis Bracken. We made a deal, your sister and I.
I would have advised.
Yeah, not to be in the same scene.
You're going to come with me and help me with something important. And when we return, I'm going to give you a much better girl and a much better castle.
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
Return from where?
As far south as south goes.
Southross.
Yeah. Because they need to go get Marcella, who is actually thank you. Thank you.
There was no R in her name.
Marcella,
There
yeah,
is.
thank you.
MYRCEL.
Is there?
MYRCELL.
I don't know. I'm bad with they got weird names, all right.
Marcella Baratheon, MYR.
Oh yeah, Kevin.
If it's not Kevin, I can't spell it. Okay, all right. You're making fun of me.
Like the city of Mir and then Sella thrown on it. Oh, the start of a completely wasted plot line.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was murdered. And you sit
It's
here
murdered.
in water gardens staring at the sky and doing nothing.
Oberyn was slain during a trial by combat. By law, that is no.
Okay, Bruce, thank you.
Your brother.
You don't have to remind me. He was my brother long before he was anything to you.
What will you do about his death?
I will bury him. I will mourn for him.
And then?
Dude,
you would have me go to war.
The way she acts in this scene, I also kind of feel like she's got a little bit of plot armor because.
Well, I mean, this is okay, but for me, this is like okay, this is a little extreme. I mean, yeah because Prince Doran is right. He willingly championed for someone in a trial by combat, where the only way to win is to live. So
and he knew who he was going to face too. So I mean,
she knew this going in too.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the Dornish are very proud people, and it's mentioned that like they idealize Oberyn Martell almost as much as Lily does. Like an absolute it's described as like the entirety of Dorne is weeping with the news that Oberyn has died, and even though Oberyn is like, guys, chill. There is an army mustering in northern Dorne, just waiting for the go-ahead to do some stuff. I don't know if Abara, Abara is one of the Sand Snakes. I don't remember this chick's name. But like
we'll meet him soon.
Because Arya's direwolf is named for basically the founder
of Dorne.
Of the Dornish culture of the Martells. And they are the only ones. Dorne is the only country to ever repel a Targaryen conquest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So ultimately, what we have here is that she's going to describe the fact that she basically wants an eye for an eye. Is the best way to put it.
She wants broken bones in a blood pool.
Yeah.
Right.
And Bush's life is now ended. Horrifically.
I loved my brother.
Lily, don't look at that comment.
For that, you will always have a place in my heart.
Never mind, Lily. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Don't look at it.
What happened?
Don't look at the comments.
Don't. Yeah. Don't.
What comment?
While I rule.
Don't look at
that
Dempsey's
part,
comment either.
Well, if you guys tell me not to look at the comments, I'm gonna look at the comments.
That's kind of the joke.
Yeah, I was actually trying to be a little legit, but then Dempsey
I mean,
wrote something that's a little bit.
No, you guys are right. This is like overkill. Like he volunteered. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And so, okay, so and now I can understand Alaria's bloodlust, but Duran is right. We don't kill or mutilate innocent girls who were sent here they had no choice in this matter.
Yeah. She wasn't even there when he was killed.
Yeah, and in the book, like the idea that's floated isn't, hey, let's hurt Marcella. It's, hey, let's use the Dornish culture to say Marcella should be on the Iron Throne, and then like get some houses together, do a blitzkrieg, and while the Lannisters are reeling from the fact Tywin's gone, take King's Landing and put Marcella as Queen of the Iron Throne. Like that's what not Illyria. This is what Ariane is planning. Character in the book that doesn't show up in the show, but like effectively the same role as like the instigator trying to get Duran to do shit. Like the plan that none of the plans involve like anyone brings up, even the most vicious one, which I think is Ibarra. If I'm remembering names right, is like it's all hurt the Lannisters, not hurt the little child.
Yeah,
it's never hurt the child.
Okay,
Yeah.
Have Gorerum and Dario gone. Okay,
Yes. So
that's a
there
great.
you
That's a good scene because Dario and the Second Sons are kind of amongst the people. They have their ears. They have their ears to the ground. The Unsullied are hard not to recognize. It's very hard not to recognize them. And when he says when he says, you know, Unsullied fear nothing, and Dario's like, that's your problem. You don't know fear, therefore you don't know how to hide.
Yep.
And Dario's
then-
like, because he's right here.
Yes. One of the Sons of the Harpies.
Sons of the Harpy. They want to put a collar back on my neck. On all of our necks. Please, Your Grace. You must kill him.
It would send a message.
I think you should exercise restraint, Your Grace.
Why?
For one thing, he may have valuable information.
The Son of the Harpy has no more valuable information.
How do
I like this line.
Because I questioned him.
And the information you did get, he is.
When he says he questioned him,
It's
there's a little
probably a
more to
little more forced interrogation.
Yeah, fingers, toes, ears, nose. He
yeah.
doesn't really need those.
Who says, see that guy, the weasel? I can kill him.
Oh,
He hasn't done anything.
Not
former
yet.
slave guy?
Yeah, not yet. We'll get there. I actually kind of feel like Boosh watches this along with us. That's how he knows.
Slavery. What did it do for him?
Perhaps the only thing that gave him pride was knowing that there was someone lower than he was.
They pay him. Great families afraid to do a thing. They pay poor men to do it for them.
And how do you know this?
Everyone knows this.
I don't know it, and I'm the head of a great family.
We do not know what.
Okay, blind. Just the ignorance is to bliss, and because you're in a great house again, you don't have your ear to the ground as often.
Well, I also saw this. Looking back, I also feel like this is Dumb and Dumber trying to come off as like it's gray morality. Like not all the great houses are trying to hurt Dany, and not all of the lower class people are trying to stand with Dany, and they just don't write it very well. Because yeah, sorry, Ryan.
No, I was just gonna say, and on top of that, too, you know, obviously he's the head of his household now. So his father's dead because he was one of, and so now everybody's answering to him. And he's just as dubious. He has no fucking idea because he lives technically in a high tower, and he has, he doesn't know. It's so. It's like when a politician walks around. Do you think the people they're not going to see shit. They're not going to see the same kind of shit.
I like how this is well thought out, and they're having like a debate about this guy's fate, and then later on they're just like, yeah, we'll just kill it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah,
it's kind of
no trial for this one. Just go ahead and nothing bad will happen if we do that.
Yeah,
better than those who would oppose you. Teach them a better way.
I do not know the place from where old Sir comes. Things maybe are different there, I hope. But here,
you mean an incredible painter, a visionary artist? Is that what you mean by Hunter Biden?
A visionary artist.
Likes putting
really,
cheese
really, Ryan. How many paintings have you sold for thousands of dollars?
None. I really haven't.
Exactly. Apology accepted.
Wow, Dempsey. Wow, Dempsey. Wow, there you go.
Dempsey says, when you want a plant to die, you pluck it out at the root. This is what you get when you the son of your enemy live.
Normally, I just leave them there and don't water them.
Yeah.
That takes care of
it. Sorry. Well, I mean, it's also true, but that would also kill that would be more like chemotherapy, poisoning the city. But yeah, that's the thing I mentioned early, like when she first came to Marine. If she wants to do the whole like tyranny, I'm going to force my cultural changes on these people. Don't half-ass it. Don't leave an existing power structure. Scourge the upper echelons and put new people in. But she kills like 100 guys and then just leaves the noble family with their wealth and resources. Like, the guy's getting paid by the Sons of the Harpies. So just if you took the wealth of the nobles, spoils of war, and then tossed them into the streets, you wouldn't be having this issue then. Like,
I never want Shadu to rule over anything.
I'm using the morality from from the medieval period.
That's fair.
No, this was what happened from the
Shadow.
No rule Shadu. Bush says, and tell me what the fuck they tried to make him a simple man who just wants to be peaceful. Dude is a Kingsguard for fuck's sake.
Right.
Bush
about the writing. He's not agreeing with me about.
No, I know. I was getting that.
Yeah, I agree on the bad writing stuff for sure.
Yeah, not on the war crimes.
Road to Marine. I told you, a ruler. We've already got a ruler. Everywhere has already got a ruler. Every pile of shit on the side of every road has someone's banner hanging from it. You were quite good, you know, at ruling.
He'd be a good grumpy.
During your brief tenure as Ham.
Yeah, he would.
I didn't rule, I was a servant. Still, a man of talent. Managed to kill a lot of people? Yes, but you showed great promise in other areas as well.
This is the kind of conversations that I could not take on a long trip. Just get as drunk as possible and pass out.
Why? Yeah, that happens.
Because I liked it.
Power. I don't need this chatty Cathy chatting my ear off.
Cathy.
God, the other night,
this Gabby Goose going off the whole time.
The other night, sleep. The other night, I had to cover a shift, and I had like 5 scissoring hens in that bar that night. Oh my!
Is that the one you're talking about when Nomi was there?
No. Nomi was not there.
I thought I was not there.
I thought about taking that joke, but I figured I'd probably get jumped on. If Tyler does it, it's okay. Because apparently the bald head makes him better.
Thank you. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll take it. Whatever.
I'm stuck shit.
They will never follow us. They find us repulsive. I find us repulsive. And we find them repulsive, which is why we surround ourselves with large, comfortable boxes to keep them away. And yet, no matter what we do, people like you and me are never really satisfied inside the box.
I think it's a good point, Bush.
Well, let's read it.
Oh,
then.
Dempsey, there you go.
I'll read both of them. Bush real quick says she can't be uber compassionate and weak while at the same time trying to seem strong. Refusing to punish murders just sends more to her enemy's cause. Dempsey says, like Mr. Miyagi,
yeah.
Said walk on road, walk left side, safe. walk right side, safe. Walk middle. Sooner or later, get squished just like grape.
You guys are smart. I'm just here for boobs.
Yeah, yeah. I meant to highlight this one, but I didn't. That's my bad. So there you go.
But no, those are good points for both those guys.
This is the worst timeline. They're agreeing with me. That's not good.
Sorry. Okay, so there's a bounty on Tyrion's head, obviously, right? So,
I love Qyburn's line. I absolutely love Qyburn's line.
Hey, Joker, did the going back to your little story? Did the hens? Do they tip well?
No.
Okay, I kind of figured they're like probably 10% tips or something.
Less than that. And I'm like, oh, you probably all watch The View, don't you?
That's probably why they didn't tip you.
Did you ask that
in front of their show?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
No,
probably
I wasn't.
Did they verbally attack you afterwards?
No, they tried to. And then
Did
I
they
said,
go on their talk show and attack you?
And then I said, oh wait, your Uber's here. Leave.
Out.
Game of Bones. Doing a lot of that in the show. All right, let's get to the High Council meeting.
Yes.
The High Council meeting. Yes. Not the Council of Puppets.
Cersei sits down and the average age goes down like 10 years.
Appropriate for a woman to assume that role. I'm merely advising my son until he comes of age. And
It's like Congress.
I would be willing to serve provisionally as the king's hand until he becomes
You're a
old
good
enough to
man.
make
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. But no.
In addition to being master of
Lily, any of these guys getting your fancy going?
I said not anywhere near death.
None of them. Okay.
Also, I need to say. Oh, sorry, I thought you were done. Sorry, Lily.
Right, and this.
I cut you off, and I apologize.
Let's see how long the awkwardness can go on. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
I was just gonna say this small council is somehow not as bad as the book version's small council because she trusts the Lannister fleet, which she increases by like 60 ships, to a random dude just because she thinks he's pretty.
Same.
Hey, you know what? That's honesty, and I appreciate that.
I mean, you know, you gotta give it to her.
I would.
Okay, then I take my criticism back.
I would do the same thing, like pretty boobs. Okay, here.
Wow. Bush says any one of them could have said, "quote Shut up, motherfucker," kicked her out, and
oh yeah, absolutely. Like in the book, it's made very clear that Cersei doesn't have any actual power. Like it's just people are either trying to pony up to her because they want to work with Tommen. But in this, it's like they actually seem to think she's a legitimate political figure or has power.
Well, one of them specifically said that.
Except Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kevin is
like,
a
no,
fucking
you don't have
Chad.
any
He's even
authority.
better in the book.
I'm gonna fuck off and go back.
not gonna get used to Kevin.
No.
Classic Kevin, man. Classic Kevin.
To be fair, his name in the book is spelled with an A, not an I.
Yeah, it's Kevan. So technically it should be Kavan, but
Yeah,
no one's
Kavan.
gonna freaking say that. It's gonna be Kevin.
Dempsey says she's Chelsea Clinton.
Don't know who that is.
You don't?
What?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I know who Hillary Clinton is, but I imagine they're not related.
No, they are related. That's
Her
that's
daughter.
Oh, that's
And she's horrendous looking. Look her up. Just Google her right now.
Yeah, nope. I saw the face. I don't need any more than that. Nope.
You mean
Nope.
famed author Chelsea Clinton?
A grand maester at the king's hand.
The king.
Whoa, why are we on the bottom?
I don't know. It's kind of hot, isn't it?
No.
I'm not.
I like that.
A bunch of old dudes are over me.
Embarrassment to the citadel.
This is
Shadow on me,
embarrassment to the citadel. Wow, Boosh. Wow.
Bush says Chelsea Clinton is Hillary's daughter, but not.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So would
Wow.
Marcella be Chelsea Clinton then?
This
is like a Princess Diana situation.
Well, and in all honesty, Shadu doesn't understand the dynamic, so it's going to be hard for him to make a joke about it because he doesn't know who she is. Did you Google her?
I Googled her. I saw her face and the fact she's an actress. That's all I know about this woman.
An actress.
Actress.
It said American actress.
What has she been in?
She's probably
I
done
don't
like
know.
some like Netflix documentaries or something. I'll be right back.
Oh,
No, sorry,
no.
writer. American
Oh
writer.
no, she was in that stupid Apple show with her mom, and they where they're like, oh, women of empowerment, blah, blah. And they all sat around and complained about men for the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty much the show.
Google says American writer, not American actor.
Yeah, no, I don't know why my brain said actress. I don't know why my brain thought actress. Yeah, no, it's a writer.
There you go. She do enjoy.
Wow. Why
Oh, no,
would
she
you
also
do that
apparently
to
was in a
us?
Disney movie. She apparently
Oh.
wasn't. She was.
Hey, we're here for the fans, okay?
Sorry.
No, I'm just
Again,
Who
yeah.
did say, have you seen her?
And her fans, bro.
Well, I give him leeway on the bro because wow.
Bruh.
Return to the capital to pay my respects to my brother, and to you, and to serve the king. I did not return to the capital to serve as your puppet, to watch the small council with sycophants. Your own brother away, so he won't
My
be
brother
present.
has left the capital to lead a sensitive diplomatic mission.
What mission?
It is not your concern as Master of War.
I don't use your authority to dictate what is and is not my concern. You are the Queen Mother. Nothing more.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
You would abandon
Deuce,
your
I'm out.
time of need.
If he wants to send for me, I will be waiting for him. At Casterly Rock.
Yeah. Uncle Kevin don't fuck around.
Damn,
Yeah.
Kevon.
Now, I heard that in the book he is not written this way. He is written as kind of dim.
He's described as Tywin, but 6 seconds behind.
Okay, so dimmer.
Dimmer than Tywin, which is like saying smarter than like your average.
Jamie?
Smarter than, yeah, like he thinks exactly the same way as Tywin. He just doesn't do it as quick.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's how he's described in the book. Why are you looking at me?
I'm not.
Oh.
Phone,
I didn't
dumbass.
I didn't see the phone. You were looking down.
Don't. Just stop.
What the heck?
Half of our interactions are you judging me.
I would
I'm
have clicked
sorry.
that because
Paranoid.
Jamie was looking at his phone and Shadow looks up. Why are
It
you
still
looking?
looks like you're staring at him. That's so funny.
He's paranoid.
And Shadu will forever be in this spot on the bottom.
Yes.
Just for that reference. Oh.
This has happened multiple times.
Bush says we have to move on.
Oh, sorry, Bush.
I'm sorry, Boosh, but who's on the panel? I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Okay, anyway, so moving on.
Prevented that order from being carried out.
Oh, Don, yay.
Listen to the whole conversation
word
before
is
you
law.
diss Stannis.
Oh, no.
Just to Davos how much
Okay, a
mercy
king's word is law.
the Lord
You're not the king.
He's a king in
Your
the same
word-
way Danny gets to claim to be queen.
Danny
Really?
is queen of
It's like
is
semantics.
queen of a city. She is sitting in power.
She was
Okay.
claimed to be queen of the Seven Kingdoms before she even got her
Okay,
position.
you two.
I'm gonna stick Lily on you both because
Yeah, okay.
Lily scares me more than nobody does, to be honest.
What?
Wasn't it
Y'all
challenge?
tracked instantly.
Wasn't a challenge.
I mean, I'm not going to fight Lily for gaining that trophy or that award of being
It's like I'm just
scarier.
gonna beat the fuck out of you.
I'll just beat you.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Are the,
that's
are the
fair.
girls gonna fight? What's going on?
No,
No.
I think they're gonna.
I'll
kick
get, I'll get
Ryan's
the
ass
I'll get the
either way.
Jello pool ready. Are we doing this?
Oh my
Just make sure
gosh.
it's- just make sure it's not lime flavored.
Oh.
You
Had a
gotta
bad-
let me know that ahead of time, Ryan.
I had a bad experience.
What? Lime Jello.
Lime Jello and
I legitimately, like when I was really sick and I had an appendectomy as like a fifth grader, they gave me lime Jello, and I got sick, and it, let's just say, wow.
Lime
What?
Jello.
Why?
Lime Jello. Okay. Lime Jello.
David, do you want to write that down, or do you want me to write that down?
I'm going.
I want you to shut up.
Oh my god.
Oh, see you later, Ryan.
Kindness, people won't fear you. If they don't fear you, they don't follow you.
Oh, he's embarrassed now.
With respect, you.
No, I was getting looked at by everybody.
What you do.
Let me stare at John.
Yeah.
Who then?
Let me stare. Shut up.
Wow,
he doesn't want it, Lily.
No.
What?
He doesn't
Only
want
one of
it.
their own.
He doesn't want
I don't want it.
Do you know this wretched girl? Lyanna Mormont.
Commander's
name. Lady of Bear Island. And a child of 10. Asked her to commit her house to my cause. That's her response.
F you,
Bear Island
Stannis.
knows no king but the king in the north.
King of the North. No, Boosh. There's actually flavoring to lime Jello. That's why.
Yeah,
it's
you
lime.
gotta have flavoring to get the lime flavor.
And it tastes
Otherwise,
like
it'd just be green Jello.
it tastes like dirty ass.
What?
Now, why
kind of
would-
lime Jello have you been eating?
Established why we
What
don't
the heck?
Stick to the Game of Thrones, guys. Don't take the bait. Don't do it.
Wow.
Don't take the bait.
Nomi's dead.
Wow.
I sure do like this Game of Thrones show.
Ryan, the tyranny hooker, eater of dirty
Oh my
ass
god.
Wait, well, you,
All right,
gotta give
Ryan
the
has
chat
no
something.
idea how he outs himself like every week. Every
You
single
gotta give
week.
the- oh no, I know what I'm saying. Trust me. You
No,
gotta give
he
the chat
said
something.
this in the past. I think like one of the first streams Nomi was on, they were talking about this shit. Like
About
Talking
lime
about
Jello.
dirty ass?
They were talking about dirty ass.
Oh,
yes,
Lord.
Ryan talked about this shit in the past. Like I think it was a Friday Night Royal Rumble because Sam jumped into the
Ew.
conversation as well.
Oh man. My
I
favorite.
don't even want to know.
Okay, let's get back
I
to Game of
don't
Thrones.
either, but I do know.
Tangent
and I
alert.
hate
Tangent
it.
alert. Tangent alert.
Yeah,
Tangent alert.
okay. So back
you.
to John and his fabulous fur coat.
Right here,
Before
listen.
me, lay your sword at
I
my
sure do
feet.
like this Game of
Veteran
Thrones
your
show,
service, and you'll rise again as Jon Stark, Lord of Winterfell.
but I don't want it.
Look at him. Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Thing I ever remember wanting.
Wasn't in the Navy, Boosh. It's in the Army.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, there you go. That explains it.
It just keeps getting worse.
I couldn't be
Full
happier
of
for
semen.
you. I'm refusing. But you'd be Lord of Winterfell.
You'd be Lord of Winterfell, and I'd be your friend. Can I be your friend?
Why does he sound? He sounds like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins when you do it.
I was
Mary
thinking more of
Poppins!
Lenny.
He's gonna
I
start
was thinking
dancing with
Lenny.
penguins here.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chimney.
Oh gosh.
A sweet is as lucky can be.
All right,
Nomi, what the
more
heck?
than
When
enough.
did you change your shirt?
Nice shirt, Nomi.
Oh wow.
Nice shirt. That's a nice shirt there.
Thanks.
Oh,
Talking.
Wow, the logo.
So
really
let's
popped.
see the back of that shirt.
Did you decide? Why would you show the back of it? What are you talking about?
The logo really popped.
Because you got two women saying bitches.
Bitches.
That's the
Did you design the layout to be where the logos are?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the logos were done by JET and Alaska Jeff.
Oh, cool.
I just noticed.
They look good.
It's a good shirt. It
and-
fits well.
And if it's nice, and the Joker logo's right on the boob too, so that's a good thing.
No, I got it.
And-
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah.
And also, because one of the characters is Harley Quinn, R.I.P. Arlene Sorkin.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's get to the.
That in relation to Aaron Sorkin?
I don't know. No idea. Let's get to this.
What the fuck, Jesse?
Her name is Gilly. This flint knows a
Wow.
What does that even mean?
During the battle for the
What?
Like, thank you for the link, Dempsey, but I dropping
Dempsey's-
bombs on moms.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty
Because
funny.
you like moms.
What does that mean?
He was only when his mom calls.
All right, do you
That
want
was
us to
earlier
explain that
in the
or-
chat. Earlier in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Just dropping bombs on moms. I feel like I need to give that to one of the Legion of Memers to do something with.
Nice. Maybe.
A wildling girl, a baby, and Lord Janus.
Wow, and Sam tossing shade. Sam is tossing shade.
Yeah. Talking major shade
Whilst
there.
Lord Janus was hiding with the women and children. Jon Snow was leading. Sir Alistair fought bravely, it is true. When he was wounded, it was Jon who saved us. He took charge of the wall's defense. He killed the Magna of the Fens. He went north to deal with Mance Rayder. No, when it almost certainly meant his own death. Before that, he led the mission to avenge Lord Commander Mormont. Mormont himself chose Jon to be his steward. He saw something in Jon, and now we've all seen it.
I just
too.
unsubbed.
He may be young, but he's the commander we turned to when the night was darkest.
Deacon Tyler.
Good job, Sam. Well done, Sam.
Yay, John.
That was very well done.
Yes.
Then, of course, there's a little rebuttal.
Night's Watch.
Night's Watch.
Or the Wildlings.
Or the Wildlings.
Everyone knows he loved a wildling girl. He spoke with Mance Rayder many times. What
She
would
was a
have
hot
happened
wildling, though.
Between those two
Oh.
old
I mean-
friends, if Stannis' army hadn't come along.
I mean,
They
if
married
you have
her.
if you had a choice between Egret and the Molestown Hoarders, I mean, I'm just
Oh, I'm
saying.
going with Egret.
You can go both. That's fine.
Oh, it's
Egret
up
costs
revenge.
Another wrong.
Oh, did you have to choose?
It's
You mean you
revenge.
have to choose? Yeah, probably because one of them. Yeah, I'd probably go.
I mean, that would have been preferable. All right, so we have cast our votes.
What's up?
We're-
Revenge.
And we're in a tie. The
Yeah.
last vote is to Maester Aemon. I love this
Okay,
man.
he doesn't-
That's a great. He is such a good character.
I know. Aemon Targaryen.
Appears to be a tie, man.
Oh, is there? Okay, not those are this one.
I literally hold on. I literally love how he's literally just like fingering it up and he's counting it with his hands, even though he's
Whoa.
blind.
Fingering it up. The weird thing was Jon Snow was way behind that night, and then like when everybody came back, he was ahead. I don't know how.
I'm not even trying to make it dirty. And Nomi's
You
dead
said
again.
finger it up. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Also, Tyler, did you notice that? Did you
So-
notice that?
We'll turn our
Alistair
camera.
lost a couple of votes as well.
Oh, did he? Was that
Yeah.
when the
Yeah, they said voting was done for the night, and they came back.
and there was a
John
water
gained,
break?
like-
Yeah, no, I heard about that.
Yeah, he gained like 20 votes, and Alistair lost like 10.
Yeah,
Safest election in
that's
Night's Watch
that's
history.
that's pretty funny actually, considering I saw a video on that
John.
Yay, John!
Okay, guys, let me
Jon Snow.
today. Fingering it up, you dirty.
Oh my god.
That tastes like lime jello.
Oh.
It's all coming together here.
Fuck. We're almost done, right? We're almost done. You just gotta push through the gate, John.
Yeah, we're almost there. So Arya.
We're still talking about the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Arya gets about ambushed in the street because she's been living on the street, waiting to try to get into the what's it called again?
House of Black and
House
White.
of the Black and White.
Thank you, House of Black and White.
A man has found you.
He's got the Mission Impossible mask on.
You said there was no Jack and Hagar here.
There isn't.
A man is not Jack and Hagar.
Well, who is a man? No one.
Well, who are you then?
No one.
No one.
And that is
And
what
that
a
is
girl
what
must
a girl
become.
must become.
Now, I would like to. Well, go ahead.
I love that tune too in the background. Jockin's theme.
Now, I would like.
It's awesome.
Now, the reason that he obviously let her in is because she managed to fend for herself on the street for probably what seemed the better part of a week. Obviously, she, in one scene, she cuts the head off of a pigeon. She's taking it. It's going to be her dinner, and that's when she gets ambushed. So she's obviously proved that she's thrifty.
Also, that she's dedicated. Like she's not giving up and running away to try to find something else.
That's more what I got.
Because she said, "I have nowhere else to go," and obviously, he said in the beginning, "You have everywhere else to go." Yeah, all right, so here's where a little bit of traitorous stuff happens, and he pays the price for it.
Yes,
and he makes it out like, "Oh, I did you a favor. You wanted to do it. I know you did, but you couldn't because of politics. So I did it for you. So just let me go." No.
And
sorry, that's not how it works.
He actually appeals to the humanity in her because ultimately his father ended up dying during the.
That's fine and dandy, but you confess to murdering someone who was awaiting.
You still got to have a trial so the people decide. You don't just
well, not so the people decide. Like ultimately, Dany would still be picking.
Power,
it's just to present as if she's a fair and just leader. To like it's at the end of the day, she could. The only difference is people get to see justice being done. She's still ultimately the one making the decision because
you need to have them on your side so they're deciding and not just you unilaterally deciding.
And Dany
you want them to not revolt against you and throw rocks at you.
She's already crossed that bridge to begin with.
She hasn't yet, but she does here.
Yeah, sorry,
because that's when it starts. I mean, that's the kind of the inciting incident.
No, that's when she pisses off both sides of the aisle.
Yes.
Sorry, JV.
No, I mean.
I'm sorry. Did we not include you in the conversation, JV? Go ahead. Here we go.
So he is taking
away. So as I was saying, and this is where Dany's naiveness, because she thinks that if I explain to the people, they'll understand. But like Shadow says, she has pissed off both sides. She has now made enemies in the entire city.
Yeah,
it's being naive.
Yeah, she's trying to She's innocent. She's effectively incited a class war between the haves and have-nots. And instead of picking a side, she's just instigating both sides to hate her. She gives them a common enemy.
Great, good one.
This
is
show enough.
Oh, I'm thinking of The Last Dinosaur. I don't know what The Last Dragon is.
What? That is a classic 80s film.
Yeah.
Let me Google it.
The people are demanding mercy from her, and he does not deliver it,
and they don't get it. Yeah.
Right. So if she lets him walk, the people with all of the resources who are already mad at her are going to be even more mad at her. If she kills him, the masses, the numbers, are mad at her. So she's stuck. And
you let the people decide, and then it's their fault.
Well, but the people would say kill him. At the end of the day, like some
decision. Then it's a decision by trial.
Well, no, there was the people in Marine would say let him go, because if it was a true democracy,
right, they would absolutely, yeah. But then
because there are more slaves than there are masters.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, Dany has already alienated herself from the masters to begin with. Like,
correct.
She rounded up 100 of the 136, like some number of that.
162.
Yeah, 162 of their like most important members, like their fathers, their brothers, their husbands, and strung them up and left them to suffer and die. Like she's already made it. She's already made a gruesome enemy of those people.
Yeah.
Like you just scourge them, just remove it. Like you want to be cruel, completely expunge them so you don't need to worry about them as a problem. And this is from the perspective of a antiquity medieval society, not from the perspective of modern day. Just to clarify that I'm not justifying war crimes.
Well, she doesn't do that, and she gets chastised.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
Pretty quickly.
She half measures literally everything, and it just creates endless issues.
This is creepy, by the way, the little hissing that they do.
Yes.
Creep me out. That would... I'd probably shit my pants right there.
Right control.
Oh yeah, because they know that people are about ready to riot.
Yeah.
And sure as shit they do. Because Danny has to make her escape.
Undercover. Little shell it.
Oh yeah, it's gosh darn it. I hate it when I do that.
See, they do have uses for shields. Yay.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, the Unsullied are like the only people who ever actually use shields in this show. And helmets.
They work.
Ultimate. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going off of Shadow where he says and helmets, and I was like, they work. Yeah, because if you're riding a motorcycle, it's safe to wear a helmet because you can lose your head.
Remember, boys, always wear a helmet. It's for your protection.
Too many jokes.
How?
No, Shadow, it's okay. Continue the show.
So Danny ultimately wants to be left alone, but she hears something, and then this is where
the big beautiful baby boy. Hi, Drogon.
Do you have like a thing for dragons, Joker?
I love dragons. Love dragons.
I think he has a thing for animals, kind of like me, because I'm,
They're adorable. Look
Yeah.
at him.
Look at that.
Now,
She's like, Mom.
she is very happy because she's had a fucking horrendous day, right? And they've even said, look, you're not the mother of Unsullied, you're the mother of dragons. Well, she's like, my dragons are nowhere around. I got the two teenagers in the basement, and they're acting like shitheads. And then, of course, the eldest and the largest, I know, the uber teen. Is Dempsey says how not to train.
Basically, yeah.
Well,
He is kind of Drogon is kind of angsty right now because as you can tell, as she reaches out, his scales flare out as almost a threatening, like "Don't touch me."
Yeah, like a hyper apex. He's a hyper apex predator. So are his siblings. Like it's what the fuck does she expect?
And
he's so adorable.
Oh yeah, no, he is.
What is really actually crushing for her is that she's looking to try to be his mother again. And the thing is that she is his mother in a sense, but she has not trained him that way. It's a wild animal. And even if it was trained, it's still a wild animal, right?
Well, and you can't train.
And he's being
you can work with him, right? Kind of
angsty teen.
Yeah, he's being an angsty teen. Yeah, you can work with him to a point, but it's a symbiotic relationship. And if the dragon wants to tell you to pound sand, you're going to pound fucking sand.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, the reason why
would a dragon talk to me?
You can teach a lion not to eat you, and you can teach lion to eat those people for you, but you can't trust the lion around your children.
Oh,
Same thing with Drogon.
That is just beautiful. Oh.
What about if the lion and the kid grew up together, like Fox and the Hound style?
Still.
Gorgeous.
It's a hyper apex predator. Its instincts are going to take over.
Yep.
I still want a tiger, though.
Kid's not wrong.
Don't mess with tigers.
What is wrong is that we finished both episodes. So now the show's over. So,
yay!
Well done.
We get to go around the horn. It should do.
Yo.
To the point.
Just shit on.
Actually, I can just say I got nothing coming up yet or this week.
Fair enough. Lily 300 Mirrors. You can always find her on Twitter. Pissing
Yes,
people
you
off.
can. And then I'm gonna be here on Fridays with you guys now. Yay! And then
I might finally tune in on Fridays then.
yeah. And then me and Nomi and some other wonderful, beautiful ladies are going to be starting a new show on Thursday. So the premiere is this Thursday. So tune in if you can.
So what is this about? I saw some posts about it. What's
Competing time slots. Thank you.
Sorry. It's just a bunch of us got together and we're like, you know what? We need to have like more conversations just focused on nerd culture and just, more voices talking about it, what's going on with all of the Hollywood stuff. So we all kind of got together and decided to do it. So
just gonna like get together and paint your nails, talk about boys and that kind of stuff.
And what is enough?
Not really. We're gonna you'll see. Just tune in and watch.
No, I won't because I won't because I'll be on another show competing with you.
But check out our Twitters. Everybody's information is in the link, description below. You will find the place to find it. Trust me, because I try to always retweet my friends' stuff that they're going to be on. Even if I'm
Ryan, I didn't know you had friends now. That's nice.
Hey.
Tyler, I'm the one who doesn't have friends. Ryan's got.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I get you two mixed up. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
What are you just saying? I'm an older shadow? Is that what it is? Take a look at your future.
Hey, whoa.
I kid.
Don't insult Ryan. No, I'm saying don't insult Ryan with that shit. Jeez, guys.
Yeah,
he insulted himself. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're fine, kid. You're young. You're an idiot. You'll get there. Speaking of idiot, Tyler the Redbeard, what's up? What's going on?
Wow.
It's okay, Tyler. He told me I had to get a new personality a few weeks ago.
Jeez. Did you?
Yeah, Ryan told me I had to get a new personality.
I'm kidding.
I said, speaking of getting a new personality, know me.
Yeah, that'd be great. Listen, guys. I'm kidding. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me back on. It's always fun to do some Game of Thrones stuff. And Thursday, gonna be on with Roman of the Empire talking about I guess episode. Is it just episode? Are you gonna be there, Joker? Is it just the third episode? Okay, yeah. Talking about episode 3 of Ahsoka.
I still haven't watched the first 2 episodes. I need to catch up for
Friday. You haven't missed much.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
No one else has much wasted potential. It is so much wasted potential.
Yeah. Speaking of wasted potential, Nomi.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I think that's the worst one.
Wow.
I think that is the worst. Holy shit.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
He said, speaking of wasted potential, Nomi.
Oh, God, no, I missed that.
No one knows. Like, wow, Tyler didn't have like a reaction to that.
I didn't hear it. That's good.
You killed JV. You killed JV.
Yeah, JV's gone.
JV is dead.
Oh no! What will we do without JV?
He's dead again.
How's it going?
I think
JV, you are enough. Come back.
No, JV is smart. He knows how to stay out of the line of fire. Ryan and Tyler, you're dead.
Oh wow, you shield Tyler.
Oh my gosh, Tyler
did a little dramatic thing with the hand there.
Tyler didn't do anything.
I know.
That was like her version of the you're fired thing.
But he did kind of throw that snark at me. He's like, yeah, that'd be great for me to get a new personality.
Oh.
Okay, I was gonna say Tyler's like Joe Biden in the pullout in Afghanistan, but you're right. He did do that snark. So
yeah,
I don't know what you're talking. I'm not a snarky person. I've never been.
Wow.
You know what?
Okay, I'm actually worried. JV,
That's just
are you
not my
alive?
personality.
No, JV is fine. JV is a smart man, and he knows, and he's met me in real life. He knows not to cross me.
I've met you too.
That's true. You have met me, but you poked the bear.
Everyone here except
She's
Ryan and
she's
I are
coming
going
for
to
me
love
now.
the
Okay.
UIRL, right?
And, hey, Tyler, you damn well saw when those Mexican men were opening my door, and I went
Yeah.
wild at them on
You,
the
you
street.
still haven't told me what you said to those guys, but
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a wild situation because they were coming up to the door and she goes like "Vámonos," whatever the fuck, and they were just like, I don't know what she said. It was in Spanish, and they were just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And then she just walked on in, and I was like, "What the hell was that about?"
So for context, everybody, when Tyler and I were in Vegas for the Vegas meetup, Tyler was dropping me off after what dinner or no, it was dinner, and there was a group of Mexican men approaching the car, and Tyler's like, "Do you know them?" Like, I don't know who they are. One was about to open the door, and I swung the door wide open. Thanks, JB. You're still playing smart. I'm telling a story right now. But I flung the door wide open, and I just started yelling in Spanish, and I'll say it in English because y'all don't know in Spanish, but I was like, "The fuck you want? Do you have a fucking problem? You better step the fuck back before you get the the shit beaten out of you," all in Spanish. And the guys were like, "Whoa, okay. And I was like, "All right, bye, Tyler. Nice seeing you."
Yeah.
And I closed the door and walked away.
I was like, "Why don't you wait in the car for them to leave?" And she just got out and confronted them and just fucked off back inside.
They were just like randomly walking up to your car.
Yeah,
like
we don't know who these guys
They were
were.
walking up to the car and like opening her door. So
Oh yeah, that's creepy. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
so-
what I thought. But she was
that's
Well, I was
Yeah,
ready. I was ready to throw hands, and I was ready to kill. Is what
like
I.
how many guys
ready.
was it? Like what?
Well, it's like 4 guys, right, Tyler?
I think it was, yeah, 3 or 4.
Like why would they want your car?
I don't know.
We don't know.
know.
We don't know who they were, but yeah, Tyler's like, "Do you know them?" Like, no.
Why would Nomi know? Oh well, they were messing with her car, so I guess that's a fair.
Maybe they were
assumption.
drunk. They didn't realize.
No, they
Car
look
probably-
sober.
Oh,
The car probably looked like the Uber that they ordered.
Oh,
yeah.
Why is he still?
That
on
would
the
actually
floor?
make sense.
He's there. He's just hiding like a gopher.
No.
Hey,
they-
Joker, are you down there? How's Kevin? Is he okay? Is he dehydrated or anything?
No, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's
JV
he's trying
smart.
to Kevin right now.
Nomi, are you going to simulcast the stream on Thursday to your channel? That was a question in the private chat, and wanted to address it on the panel.
Yes, I will be simulcasting on my channel. So now this will be my introduction because I just get shit on by my guy friends here, except JV, because he's the real one here. He's the real sweetheart, unlike the.
I'm Knuff.
But yeah.
When
the
have I
other-
ever roasted you?
Hold on. I was going to say something. Unlike the guys to have a name that goes Eiler or Ian, Shadow is another sweetheart. So yeah, you know what? I don't need you two in my life. But anyways, I went
That
on a
hurts.
little bit of a hard talk
It hurts
there.
my heart, Naomi. It hurts.
You broke my heart first, Tyler. Shut up.
Boosh.
I don't hate. Thank you, Boosh. I will be starting this show with Lily because that's what I need. I need girls because I don't need guys who talk trash to
Too
me.
many jokes.
And
I feel like JV is off the list now. I feel like he's in the same boat as Ryan now.
I mean, I'm still up
I-
here. So.
Go ahead, Naomi. Go ahead.
I'm going to hang out with my girlfriends more often because I don't need the guys to tell me that I have trashy personalities and I'm a waste of potential. So I'll be hanging out with Lily and other ladies on Thursdays. And I don't care about competing with others that have a time slot at that same time. I may or may not be on Friday Night Royal Rumble, depending how Ryan on his apology to me. Yeah, you'll see me. I'm on Twitter and I have a YouTube channel.
Thank you, JV.
Well, thank you for everyone who stopped in. All the chats, all the chats. You guys are awesome. Without you guys, there is no show. I will be dropping my review of Ahsoka episode 3 on Wednesday morning. Thursday, I will be on with Roman of the Empire, along with this guy, Untamed Mando, Josh from Popped by Culture, and Shield Wall of Dragons. And then Friday, I will be dropping a article that my friend Pops had a story that I just can't resist. It's about Marvel Studios and Agatha Harkness in the Coven of Chaos.
Oh damn! I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
You got a Vaseline? I thought you
Shut
upgraded
up,
him to
shut up.
Vaseline.
Shut up! Some lubrication too down there.
And then I will be back here for Friday Night's Royal Rumble. This is his channel. You can subscribe to his channel. If not, whatever. You should subscribe to everyone's channel here. But this is his show. No one gives two shits about him. So I get to take us out by saying toodles.
Bye, Gnome.